Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make a rope braid. First, I like to put my hair in a ponytail before I make a rope braid. It just turns out prettier for me, so I'm going to put my hair in a ponytail and then I'll show you how to make a rope braid. Okay, so just a normal ponytail holder. Okay, so when you want to make a rope braid, this is how you do it. Divide your hair into two fairly equal sections and then twist them both the same direction as each other. And then after you've turned them the same direction, then you start twisting them the opposite direction. And each time you torque them. I find it's easier to do this when my hands are down on my shoulder here than it is to do it when they're up high. So all you do is twist it one direction and then twist them together the opposite direction. It's such a simple braid. I find something that I can secure this with. Just one of these little elastic bands. Hopefully you can see it. Really invisible elastic bands. And there you go, that's a rope braid. Okay, I don't know how it's showing up in the light. I tried to change my lighting around in here a little bit just to see if it would be better. I have 4 light bulbs coming from up here. 1 light bulb here, another light bulb here, and 5 more light bulbs right there. And even with all that light, I can't pick up my dark hair as well as I'd like to. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make a Hawser braid, which is way complicated looking, but so simple. So with a Hawser braid you need 2 rope braids. So I'm going to divide it into 2 pieces and I'm going to rope braid both of these sections. Basically you're twisting the same direction and then turning them over the other direction. Okay. And then the other side. When you do a Hawser braid, you want to make sure that the ones that you are twisting together, that both of these braids are twisting the same direction as each other, so that when you twist them together, when you twist them together, they won't come undone. Because if they're twisted the opposite direction of each other, then they will just undo. Okay, so now I've got my 2 rope braids. And if I'm going to make a Hawser braid out of this, I need to twist them. Let's see, they're both going this way, right? Okay, so we're going to twist them both this direction. So I'm going to twist them this way. Twist them to the same direction as each other. And then you rotate them around each other the other direction. Okay, so that's a Hawser braid. And then you can just secure that. Okay, that's a Hawser braid. Now, something else I like to do with 2 rope braids. I'm going to undo this little mess here. I accidentally undid one of my braids. Okay. So you have your 2 rope braids, like I have here. And then one of my favorite ways to do a vortex bun is to take these 2 rope braids and then just wrap them around and just bobby pin them in. I actually prefer, instead of bobby pins, I prefer Amish pins. This is what they look like. They're very, very comfortable. Very comfortable. So, I like these. You stick them in at a 90-degree angle to your scalp and then catch the scalp hair and go across. So you're going to do that around and around you go. The only thing I don't like about Amish pins is that they don't hide very well in my hair because they're steel and they're not black. If I could find black Amish pins, I'd be so thrilled. So, black or brown, that would be great. So I'm just going to tuck the tails underneath and secure it with one more Amish pin. And there you go, I have a vortex bun. I'm just going to check to see what it looks like in the back. So, yep, that's what a vortex bun usually looks like on my head. Probably this one is a little bit messier than my normal vortex buns are because I was just kind of showing you kind of the general idea. I'm not going to go out with it like this right now. Okay, so I'm going to take this down and I'm going to show you how to make a cable braid. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make a cable braid. So I still have my hair in a ponytail and I've got it divided into 2 sections, and now I'm going to divide those 2 sections into 2 more sections. And I'm going to rope braid each of my 4 sections. So I will do that and then I will come back to you. Okay, I'm back with 4 rope braids. So now that I have 4 rope braids, I'm going to take the 2 on this side and I'm going to rope braid them together into a Hawser braid, and the 2 on this side and I'm going to rope braid them into a Hawser braid, and then I will come back to you for the next step. Okay, I'm back and I have 2 Hawser braids now. So now we're going to rope braid those 2 Hawser braids together. And so I've got this one, I need to torque it in this direction now. And this one also needs to be torqued in that same direction. But when I cross over, I'm going to cross them the opposite direction, just like I do with a rope braid. So it's easier for me if I do it on one side, so I'm going to bring them both to one side here, and I'm going to torque the same direction and then bring that one over the other direction. So torque and then cross, torque and then cross, torque and then cross, torque and then cross, and then torque and then cross. Okay, now I'm at the bottom of my hair. I don't have any more hair to work with. So let me find an elastic to put on here. I don't need one of my giant ones, I need a smaller one. Here we go. Okay, one of these, a small one. So I'm going to put that at the bottom. And voila, I have a cable braid. So here we go. That's a cable braid. Lots of fun. And so for the bangs update, we need to do the bangs update. My bangs are now, haven't really changed since the last video. I don't think they've grown at all. So I'm brushing them forward so you can see. They are touching my eyelashes now. I don't know if they were touching my eyelashes in the last video, but they're touching my eyelashes now. So they are definitely in the annoying zone. This is where I've cut them all the other times because I can't stand them. So I'm not going to cut them though. I'm going to keep, you know, if I keep them back, I don't notice them as much. So that seems to work. And this is second day hair. I washed my hair yesterday, so I'm able to, I don't know, the sebum, I guess, helps hold them back so that it doesn't seem to bother me as much. But yeah, so I keep them back with the sebum. Isn't that lovely? I guess if I wanted to, I could take some leave-in conditioner and just spray it on there, and that might help them hold too. I don't know. So there's a couple of ideas for you. With the simple rope braid, you can do a lot of different styles. I really, really like the Vortex Bun done with a rope braid. You can do it with any kind of braid. You can do it with an English braid or whatever you want. But I prefer it with the Vortex Bun to be done with the rope braid because I think it looks the prettiest that way. It gives it the kind of look that I'm looking for. So the only thing is, if you can comment below if you know any place to get black or brown Amish pins that are strong, because I've got some. Here, let me find. I've got one that's brown, but it's wimpy. It doesn't hold up. It's like it falls apart as soon as I put it in. I guess I could spray paint these, huh? If I spray painted them, then they wouldn't show up so much in my brown hair. That would work. So, anyway, because these other ones are too wimpy. I'd love them if they weren't wimpy, but who wants a wimpy pin? It doesn't do anything. So, yeah, if you know a place I can get, or if you have a recommendation on how, I'm not very crafty, so if you know any way to, if there's a tip that I need to know, let me know. All right, like how to spray paint the right way. So, anyway, that's what I've got for you today. I hope you liked the styles, and I'll be back as soon as I can with another style or two, or maybe a couple. Have a good day, and happy April Fools.